Access to health care in rural communities continues to be a growing challenge for those in the Northland.
Now Ely's hospital may be on the brink of closing. This comes after it lost its federal designation as a critical access hospital.
Northern News Now's Ryan Hayes spoke with the hospital and local officials about why this loss could mean life or death for patients.
It's a vital piece of Ely's community.
We must protect rural hospitals in rural America.
For decades, Ely Bloomington Community Hospital has been designated as a critical access hospital. That federal designation allows them to get reimbursed for more expenses directly related to patient care.
We are actually reimbursed at a higher rate for our expenses. And that includes employee expenses, equipment.
Hospital CEO Patricia Banks says they got this designation as part of a national initiative to keep rural hospitals open, a need that still remains.
This way, we are able to continue to have emergency services in our community.
Banks says they lost this designation because the government considered their hospital to be urban. She says without this designation, all options could be on the table, including a closure, with the nearest hospitals about an hour away in Cook or Virginia.
We would really have to take a look at how we're operating and decide what services remain viable for us to continue to offer.
Congressman Pete Stauber sent a letter to the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services urging them to reconsider the decision.
We can't figure out why CMS changed that designation from rural to urban, which will negatively affect Ely Bloomington, and we're doing everything we can to make sure that that designation is changed back to rural.
He thinks that when measuring the criteria for the designation, CMS may be including Superior and Duluth in the metric, making the population appear larger than it actually is.
I expect them to adhere to the law. The designation of Ely is rural, and CMS by that designation has to follow the designation of rural.
Ely's Mayor Heidi Omerza agrees with Stauber, saying amid winter weather like this, Ely residents can't drive long distances for medical care.
On a day like today or yesterday, for us, if we're in an emergency situation, to drive to Virginia, to drive to Duluth, there's no way.
In Ely, Ryan Hayes, Northern News Now.
So the hospital has until February 9 to appeal. CEO Patricia Banks confirms with us they already submitted that appeal.
While taking